Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for this absolutely beautiful 2018 BMW X5. This is the 40D model. Under the bonnet is a 313 horsepower turbo diesel engine. Beautiful and silky smooth, plenty of torque, fantastic for towing, and we'll have a little surprise for you through the video to show you one of the options on the car. Absolutely, as near as damn it, perfect condition. It really is absolutely beautiful. It's a one owner from new. We bought it directly from the previous owner. Has been fully BMW serviced all the way throughout its life. Previous owner has really looked after it, yeah, the condition really, hopefully, will come across in the video. It is in absolutely immaculate condition. It's finished with the 20-inch alloy wheels, which are in gloss black. If it's not to your taste, then we do have the option to have these diamond cut or painted any colour of your choice if that's something that you would like to do. In terms of any changes to the car, the only thing that we've done, we actually changed the grille to this gloss black one here. I just think it sort of finishes the car off quite nicely rather than the standard chrome finish for the grille. But other than that, the car is completely standard in terms of there's no modifications to it or anything like that at all. It's got a really fantastic specification, things like the all-important panoramic sunroof with electric blind. Really lovely big sunroof this. It's finished in sapphire black, which is this really beautiful pearlescent black, which has all been detailed and polished and looks absolutely stunning. We've got the M Sport Plus package. We have privacy glass to the back here, all the high gloss shadow line all the way down the side with the trims, and obviously privacy glass to the back as well. And then we've got the chrome twin tailpipes at the back, but it really is absolutely beautiful. Inside the car, black leather all the way through. This is the 7-seater model. I'll show you all of that working in a second. But the interior, again, is completely unmarked. Even all the kick plates and everything like that. Electric memory seats over here. And absolutely wonderful. I'll sort of talk you through a lot of the internal specifications in just a second. So as I mentioned, it is the 7-seater model. So we've got an electric tailgate here at the back. And if we just show you through to the back here, this is in the normal standard configuration. We can also fold the seats down to give more load space. Really does give you a huge amount of space in here. And then with the rear seats up, you can use them for the back. Actually, this car was on family duty last weekend, and quite capable to have. We had 3 adults in the back and 2 children in the furthest most seats, and they were massively comfortable. There's also, you've got things like air conditioning vents and everything like that in the back as well to make everybody comfortable. So very usable. I mean, obviously you wouldn't be taking 7 people and all their luggage all at once, but just very good for kind of occasional use or something like that. So really lovely size in the back there. And then in the back here, we've also got the added bonus of an electric tow bar. So we just press the button on the back there, and you will see just how quickly this pops out. No more getting your hands mucky by pulling the tow bar out and having to fit it yourself. And then on the side here, we've got the electric socket there as well. And then when you're finished using it, you've got the button inside again. You just press that. And it folds away neatly. Absolutely brilliant. So that's all very handy. And then the additional bits and pieces on the inside, you've actually got things like a zoom in for the camera as well. So when you're reversing up to the trailer, you can actually zoom into it to see exactly where you are. Through to the back. Absolutely perfect condition again, no kick marks or anything like that to the back of the seats. Really lovely. You've got a couple of 12-volt sockets in the back, as well as air conditioning vents on the side there as well. Obviously the seat configuration is back in its normal sort of 5-seater setup. You can put down the middle section there for putting longer items, or actually if you are using the rear seats as well, it's quite nice if you've only got 2 people in the back here, have that centre section down there. It just sort of makes you feel a little bit more bright and airy. And then we pull this down, we've also got an armrest there with cubby holes and cup holders there as well for the rear passengers. So really lovely, and then you get that wonderful view of the panoramic sunroof for the rear passengers as well. Really, really lovely. I love the cabins on these. All the materials and everything like that have been done beautifully. You've got LED lighting that runs throughout. This is actually configurable, so we can change the colours on that. So we've obviously got this really nice ice blue here at the moment. But again, looking at the fit and finish of everything, got this wonderful grey stitching that continues all the way along. There's absolutely not a single mark to any of this. Really lovely. Through to the inside, we've got Harman Kardon Logic 7 surround sound system. Really, really, really top end stereo. Absolutely fantastic. And again, as I mentioned, completely unmarked. Here we've got power folding mirrors. Just press that and the mirrors will fold in. And you've also got a boot release button there as well for the back. Electric memory seats in the front. Wonderful chunky 3-spoke M Sport steering wheel. Again, perfect condition, hasn't gone all nasty and shiny or anything like that. Lovely sort of soft leather left on there. Automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers, and then we also have the digital dials on the inside as well. And again, they change depending on which mode you're in, which driving mode and things like that, and will give you a slightly different display. So all very, very nice and all digital. So just jumping inside. And if you put the foot on the brake and press the engine start-stop button, that will kick in there. Just warning me that it's -1, I think, outside. A little bit chilly. So on the dashboard here, we've got all of your climate control settings and everything like that. We've got heated seats for driver and passenger, and then it's dual zone climate control, so it's independent temperature settings for driver and passenger as well. All of your memory and hotkey buttons down there. These can be anything from an entry in your phone book to a specific menu or something like that. That if you have a menu that you use quite a lot, you can just actually save that, so you can go straight through to it. Or is there something simple like a radio station or something like that as well. You've also got full traffic reports, and then we come down to here. You've got this central cubby here with 2 decent sized cup holders and a 12-volt socket. Automatic gearbox. These are different driving modes. All of the 40D models come with adaptive suspension, which is fantastic. So or adaptive dampers really. So you can change this, and you go from sport mode, which will firm up the suspension, or comfort mode, which softens everything up as well. And then we've got the full iDrive here with handwriting recognition, so you can actually use this area here as a sort of touchpad. And put in things like full postcodes, or search for entries in your phone book as well. Electric handbrake, and also hill hold assist as well to stop you from rolling backwards. We've got a hill descent control here as well for off-roading. And then if we press the parking sensor button, we've got front and rear sensors, and then we've also got the rear camera, which pops up on there. And then we can actually, as I mentioned before, come down to the tow bar zoom, and it will put it straight in there, so you can see exactly where the tow bar would normally be. Just shut that up. So that all works extremely well. Up to the main iDrive. Now this is the newer style one with full touchscreen capabilities. You will end up with fingerprints and marks all over it, so it's actually probably better to use the iDrive, but it is there, quite handy for sort of zooming into maps and things like that. Full media section with DAB digital radio, and then you've also got multiple different inputs. You've got a DVD player for watching movies. You've also got Bluetooth audio streaming, so anything that's on your phone you can just play directly from there, and then inputs as well through for auxiliary or USB sockets, and you can put multiple Bluetooth features on there. Communication, obviously you have your normal telephone as well, just for making voice calls. Navigation for Western Europe, really lovely and easy to interact with, and then you can zoom with your hands, everything like that. Very, very nice interface, again with full traffic reports, and also accepts full postcodes as well. Connected drive, this is brilliant actually. You've got you've got an app on your phone, which means that you can locate the car, you can see how much fuel there is in there, you can actually remotely unlock and lock the car, and also set ventilation and things like that going as well before you set off on your journey. So that's a really, really nice function to have for the app. And then if we come through to my vehicle, this is basically like a control panel for the car, so you can change absolutely everything in terms of all the different settings and everything like that on the car. Plenty of things in there to play around with. Technology in action. You've got full sport display, so you've got the torque and power meters, and you've got X-Drive status as well, which is the off-roading one. Really beautifully laid out. You've got this sort of digital compass and everything like that to show you which how far the car is tilting from the side and everything as well. And then if we come to vehicle status, we've got full tyre pressure monitoring, so rather than it just being a flat tyre warning indicator, it will actually display the actual tyre pressures for each individual one, so you can check that. That only works when you've driven off, so you can't see it just at the moment while we're sat here. We've got AdBlue in here. Will tell you what the range is for the AdBlue, and also very handily how much you can refill it by, which is great. I wish more cars had that. Service requirements. This will come up and tell you what needs to be done and when. They're always a little bit conservative with the brake pad ones, but it's suggesting that the rear brake pads will need to be changed in about 3,000 miles time. The engine oil is not due for a service until October 2023 or 6,000 miles, depending on which one comes soonest. Brake fluid check in April 23. Emissions inspection June. Vehicle check October 25. And the front brake pads have 28,000 miles worth of wear left on them. Through to the service history, this will tell you who, in terms of the numbers on here, will tell you who has performed the service, and also what has been done as well. So when you click into each individual one here, it will tell you exactly what's been changed and when. The major service there in 21, and then front brake pads were changed in 2022. So yeah, they run on a 2-year servicing schedule. Hence the reason that the next service is due in October 23 as well. So absolutely everything up to date, all been done by BMW, and has been extremely well looked after. I think that's most of the stuff in here. There's a couple of other bits I just wanted to show you in terms of the lighting and stuff like that. So on the inside, you've got different colours here to choose from. So you can see at the moment, you can see this blue light over here. We can just make a quick change to all of that and make it into orange. There you go. So you can make that change and then change the brightness as well. Yeah, really, really nice. It looks very, very cool. So you've got all the different themes here that you can do, and we've gone back to that nice, cool blue colour as well. So very, very configurable. Loads of different options and things like that in here. We've also got head-up display, so that will actually display things like the current speed limit, which is really, really useful, as well as your satellite navigation instructions and current speed and everything like that comes up on the screen. Sorry if you can see everything flashing at the moment. It's all to do with the camera. It's when we move it down there, there's absolutely no flicker on the screen at all. It's just the frame rate from the camera. So that's pretty much it. And on the inside, we've got the panoramic sunroof that I mentioned with the electric blind that comes over. The sunroof is a tilt and slide system, so you can just press it up and have the tilt, or we can open it fully as well. Absolutely lovely option. Floods the interior with light, especially with the darker leather. But yeah, really, really fantastic car. Decent sized glove box. Storage down here in the center console with your auxiliary and USB sockets as well. And overall, a really lovely car. I hope you found the video useful. It really is an absolutely stunning example. We have 2 keys for the car. You also have like the app connect, which I spoke about earlier on. Full BMW service history and a recent MOT as well. But yeah, looking around the car, just for its final part of the video, it really is in absolutely stunning condition and really beautiful to drive. If we can help with any further information, if you require any finance figures or you have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. We'll be more than happy to help, and ultimately we'd love to be able to show you the car in person. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.